you're seat, please keep the aisle clear to allow others to pass by. And please take care when opening the overhead lockers in case anything falls out.
Hi, welcome back to the vlog. So we've made it to Prague, and this is one of the amazing metro lines that runs from the airport to the city. So the plan, we've got the camera set up just there. So the plan is to basically take a shot of Jade as the train starts to move on a long exposure. So I've set it up on F11 3 seconds. So as the train starts to move off, we're going to get movement, and Jade's going to stay really still, and it's going to capture the movement of the train. So we're going to try that when the next train arrives, and I'll put the results on when I get it. So we're going to make our way into Prague Central now. Going to get to the hotel, get set up, and then we're going to make our way around the city. So the plan on this trip is we're going to do all the cool spots that I've found over the years. We've been here a few times now, so I'm going to do a few little touristy spots that are a bit different, a bit alternative. So we're going to do them. There's a lift, a bookcase, spiral staircase, roof terrace, loads of stuff. So we're going to do that, and then on Tuesday we're going to head to the ghost church of Luklova for exclusive access to that. That'll be on the following week. That'll be an episode just in itself. It's incredible. So stick with us, and I'll see you at a quirky place in Prague. So we're at the first spot in Prague City that we're going to do. It's the Grand Cafe Orient, and it's this amazing spiral staircase that we found. So I have to angle the camera up on a tripod because it's long exposure, and do 3 different images and then blend them together at the end. Hi, so we're up at sunrise. So in the words of Gavin Hardcastle, I look like a dried up prune. It's been left out in the sun for 3 days. Just feel like crap. But I'm doing it for the vlog. So we're in the old town square. We've got the I don't know, it's the church over there with the double steeples and the astronomical clock. You just take a look at the view over there. So I'm just taking a few exposures while there's no one in the square, and then what I'll do is I'll blend them together in Photoshop. I'm capturing the lights, and then I'm going to capture the glow as it starts to happen. The sunrise is at 4:52, so I'm just capturing a few different exposures. I'll blend them together in Photoshop, as I said, and we'll end up with a composition like this. Bridge, it's the views. So every time we come here it's absolutely chock-a-block. So coming here at this time in the morning, it's now, where are we, it's 4:21, so this is the time to come. You've got the odd gang of drunks and stuff like that hanging around, but generally this is the time to come and take your shots, which is horrendous for the body, but it's it'll be worth it for the pictures. Right, so we've come down onto the riverbank simply because the bridge is just full of people and it's starting to annoy us a bit. So we've come down here. I have got some good shots on the bridge. We're going to have to do a bit of clone work to get the people out, because unfortunately normally when there's people around I'll do a long exposure of around anything from a couple of minutes and above, really, to try and, you know, clone them out as they wouldn't be seen on a long exposure. The sensor wouldn't capture that. Unfortunately, the people on the bridge are static. They just stood there waiting for the sunrise, so I'll have to do some clone work to get them out. But there was some good colour in the sky, so I've captured that. We've come down to the bank. We're just waiting for the sunrise to happen. There's no clouds in the sky at all, so it's just going to be an orange glow in about 15 minutes. So I've got a 6-stop filter on and a 3-stop ND grad, just to balance the sky out. And I'm trying 2 different things. I'm keeping the movement in the water because we haven't got any foreground interest. So when there's no foreground interest, I normally keep some ripples in the water. And I'm also trying to blend it out as well and do a really long exposure. I've got it on 20 seconds at the minute, and I'm playing between 15 and 20. So I'll just wait for this glow to happen. I'll put you back on the screen when it happens, and then I'll put the image on. So, I hope you liked the sunrise. Now, typically, every time we've been to Prague, which is a good few times now, there hasn't really been a sunrise. So you saw before with the Old Town Square, I put the picture on that I took 3 or 4 years now. It was about 5 years ago now, 4 or 5 years. Really, really happy with that, how that turned out. But you can't win them all. And today's, I've got some good compositions today. The light wasn't amazing. But there you go, that's it, how it is. The main reason for this trip was that we came to Prague Rocks, which was on the Wednesday. This is now Friday. So we've done Prague Rocks. We did the Ghost Church of Lukova. Thanks very much for watching. If you've not yet subscribed, please do. And I'll catch you next week at 10 AM.